So when I first started looking for a home, the thing that I was most concerned about was all of the articles that I had read about how hot the market was for sellers in particular, and how difficult it was for some buyers who, especially first-time home buyers who don't have all the cash on hand, were really getting kind of either outpriced in the market or just weren't able to get their offers accepted. And you just hear the horror stories that they put out, 50 offers, and all of them got rejected for one reason or another. So, with the way the economy was going, interest rates and everything, I saw my window was closing. And so I was concerned that I wasn't able to put an offer out there that got accepted in time to kind of seize the moment of opportunity. So when my friend Greg and I went in on this house together, and at first I actually didn't want to get a real estate agent. I thought, we can do this process by ourselves. I just helped my grandmother sell her house, and so personally I was like, I don't think we need one. But then my friend Greg, he said, well, let's just go meet with some people, see what they're like, and if we don't want to do it, we don't have to do it. And we met with Matt about a week after that conversation, and within the first 20 minutes of talking to Matt, I said, okay, no, this is a guy who actually brings some value to the table and is going to be worth every penny that he gets. He was incredibly knowledgeable on the state of the market, what kinds of offers sellers were looking for, the different terms, the character of the neighborhoods, and really provided a lot of insight that I wasn't expecting to get from a real estate agent. When we would go look at a house, he would be able to tell us about some of the electrical problems or foundation issues that might come up in a 1930s house or something like that, and the costs, and he had contractors and everything like that. And just from that first interaction, I could tell he was that kind of person who would be able to provide those things. And so after that meeting, we shook hands, and Matt was our real estate agent. So I couldn't be any more satisfied with my home buying experience. This is my first time going through it, and it was definitely stressful at points, and sometimes even discouraging when your fifth offer gets rejected or something like that. But throughout every point in the process, I always felt like Matt and his whole team was there. They have a great staff that helps keep things in order and keep you organized when you don't know if you've signed everything for closing, or even switching over utilities, or just making sure all the T's are crossed and I's are dotted. So really, I couldn't recommend Matt and his team more to someone who's looking at buying a home in Dallas. So there, in one instance at least, Matt was able to kind of form a close relationship with the seller's agent and kind of get some inside scoop that I never would have thought a real estate agent, like the listing agent, would have given out to the buyers. So if my friend was looking to purchase a home in Dallas, or honestly even anywhere in Texas, I'd say you need to go to Matt. Matt is not only, does he have all of the insight and everything that I've touched on, but he's also just a really friendly, nice guy who you can tell really values the right things and people, and he always looks to do best, first obviously by his clients, but also everyone else who's involved in the transaction, whether it's the sellers or even his staff. He just treats people really well, and he gets the job done in a really effective, efficient way, and he's always available, whether by phone or text. I mean, there were multiple times where I felt bad, but we had to put an offer in at 9 p.m. on a Sunday night or a Saturday night or something, and Matt was there always to chat it over on the phone or via text. He was always available to make sure that what we needed to get done was done, and that we had, his advice. And I just don't think there's, another real estate agent that you need to look at. honestly.